Our God cannot do does not exist. My name is Efua Adams. I am Ghanaian, but I live in the UK. I have come here purposely this weekend to give all glory to God. My testimony is multiple. In fact, I had to be told how many of them I could give. Now, it all started from last August, the UK conference. I run a business in the UK where I supply housing to the UK government. So before the conference, there was a riot in the UK. And this riot was purposely about my business, what I do. So the UK government had put our contracts on hold for nearly about 9 months. And then it turned into a riot. And I couldn't go into it for political reasons. But for me, this conference had to hold. I declared my own fasting for the conference. And then when we were asked who wants to volunteer for the conference, I put my name down immediately. And I came with 3 things, my contract being one of them. And I had this out-of-body experience somehow that says, it is done, it is done, it is done. Monday morning after the conference, we had an email from the Home Office, I could just about say that says the UK has changed its policies on what we do and they have reinstated our contracts. That was the first thing. Then my younger daughter was doing her A-levels and I had on the sheet of paper that she wanted to do law. So I've got 3 A stars and then I put Durham University. Okay, I could just about say that. On the sheet, and I was praying, I took it to the conference. On the 26th of August, my daughter had 4 A stars in her A-levels. We looked at the university entries, straight to Durham Law School, which was a miracle in itself, so I was jumping, I was shouting. Then we got an email that says, your daughter's got admission to law school. However, we've had a lot of foreign applicants, so therefore there is no accommodation for her, and so she cannot start this year. I said, not on my watch. I said, pack your bags. We're going to the university. It's like, Mommy, this is crazy. I packed her bags. I booked a hotel next to her college where her university was. Now, Durham's is a bit like Oxford and Cambridge. It's all collegiate. So I woke up at 6 a.m. in the morning. I put, oh Lord, show me mercy around the college house. I looked like a cleaner by then. It didn't matter. I was in tracksuit. I had my head on. I was walking around the college with, oh Lord, show me mercy. Oh Lord, show me mercy. I was blasting. Then I went back to the hotel. I said, let's go to the college. She said, what for? I said, let's go. Durham has 18 colleges. The vice chancellor of the university doesn't go to the colleges. I got back to the college around 9:30 in the morning. Lo and behold, at her college was the whole vice chancellor of the university. There were other parents who were bringing their children in and welcoming them, but for some reason this man said, oh, madam, how is your admission going? I just broke down. I said, the admission is not going. We are not going. We don't have the accommodation. I'm sorry. This child is going for A stars. There is no way she can come here. She said, madam, compose yourself. Can you come with me to the office? I sat there, described everything to this chancellor. She said, give us some time. The next morning, 9:30, she said, madam, can you come and meet us? I said, yes. He said, there is one room. We are prepared to give it to Erin for free of charge. £12,000 a year for accommodation with catering. She said, we'll give it to Erin for free of charge. I said, Erin, oh yeah, pack your bags, you are coming. That is not all. Then the third testimony is, I am a lecturer myself at a very university which I can't mention the name because it's part of my signing. I lecture part-time, just 1 day a week. And you can only lecture for so long till you have your PhD. So last year, I had to sign up for my PhD automatically. And then my dean said to me, Efwa, we would like to sponsor you for your PhD, but you're part-time. That was when the hatred started. So I had professors, other academicians who were like, there's no way she can be sponsored. One, she's part-time. Two, hasn't got her doctorate. She can't be. So they started fabricating hatred stories. She's this. The lecturers, the students complain. Oh, it was so stressful, and I was praying that I actually resigned. I resigned because I thought, you know what, maybe I'm not meant to be here, because I was praying about it. So therefore, I will concentrate on my business instead. I went to a leaders meeting in church. Then I had an email on my phone. I'm like, okay. Well, Efwa, the university has decided that even though you have left, I don't work for this institution anymore, the university will sponsor your 4 years PhD full-time. No question. I don't work for them. It doesn't make sense. Even if I worked for them, I am part-time. They should not even be sponsoring. Full scholarship on my PhD. Papa, I was rooting for you. You had to come to the UK. That conference had to hold. Father, I have come to give all the glory. I've come to say thank you to the God who sees me. Now, you don't understand half of the story. At 36 years old, I was widowed. I lost my husband to a sudden brain tumor. And at the time, I sort of went to church, but then you would do it mainly for attendance. But this altar taught me something else. It taught me that there's power in prayers. I never knew how to. I didn't pray in tongues before till I got this link, which was sent to me by a friend, a Nigerian friend. Every morning, I am on this altar. In fact, so much so that my children would say, that's why, Mommy, don't pray about it all, because we know that whatever you pray about does happen. So thank you, Papa. I have come this weekend to give all the glory. I've come purposely from the UK just to break the fast. To God be